The $1,000,000 question: is counting your calories and macros healthy? Otherwise known as IIFYM, if it fits your macros. For me personally, it should be changed to IIFYM and M if it fits your macros and micros. So let me give you a little bit of background into myself before I go through what I'm going to test today. My name's Lewis, for those of you who don't know, and I've been in the health and fitness industry for almost 15 years now. I started off working as a gym instructor and class instructor, and then moved into personal training and small group training. And 2 years ago, I decided to move into online coaching. I've competed in 2 natural drug-free bodybuilding shows, powerlifting and CrossFit, but now I train to look, feel and perform at my best. I've got a degree in sports science and a postgraduate certificate in sports nutrition, which is why I want to put to the test, is counting your calories and macros healthy or not? And there's 3 main reasons why I want to test this and how I'm going to do it. Recently, I've undergone my own transformation and performed an aggressive fat loss phase, and I managed to lose 7 kilos in 7 weeks, getting down to around 8 to 9% body fat. We'll put an image here of my recent transformation. After I completed that, I did 2 weeks at maintenance, and now I'm in a muscle building phase. So for the first reason why I want to test is if counting your calories and macros is healthy, is because I want to see if my diet has any nutrient deficiencies in it, and then if it does, what supplements or things I can do to improve it. The second reason why I want to do this is that I kind of want to prove that for the average person, or for most people, tracking your calories, your macros and your fiber as well is probably one of the most easiest and efficient ways for you to track your nutrition and making sure that you're reaching your goals, whether that's wanting to lose weight, be healthy, or whether you wanted to build muscle, sports performance, whatever it is, tracking your nutrition and manipulating your macros, your calories and other micronutrients is the best way for most people to set their diet up. There's too many people out there at the moment that as soon as you mention that you're tracking your calories or that you're tracking your macros, oh, well, your food quality is going to be crap. And people seem to think that just because you're tracking your macros, that all of a sudden you must be only eating protein shakes and ice cream and that your food quality is not that good. And don't get me wrong, there is that part of the industry where a lot of coaches will take, if it fits your macros, to the extreme. But there is also a lot of good coaches out there that do know about food quality. And this is what I'm hoping to kind of prove with this test that I'm going to do. The third and final point is that I want to prove to coaches, other professionals and people out there that we should only really be recommending most supplements if you have had some testing done. I see coaches and other professionals and podcast hosts and people on social media providing supplement lists which are longer than my arm, and really without doing the proper testing to know, you don't know if you've got any deficiencies or whether you don't need to be taking these supplements. And without taking the tests and just taking these supplements without any testing, then the likelihood is you could be overdosing on these. For the record as well, the only supplements I take is creatine monohydrate, 5 grams per day, and whey protein. That's it. And I should also mention I'm currently eating 2,950 calories. I'm also eating 2.2 grams per kilo in body weight of protein, and I'm eating 14 grams of fiber for every 1,000 calories I consume, which puts me at around 160 grams of protein, 365 grams of carbs, and 95 grams of fats. However, with my carbs and fats, especially on a weekend, I'll flip-flop between the two. So for me, the most 3 important things I track is my calories, my protein and my fiber. I also sleep 7 to 9 hours per night most days of the week. I'm walking 10,000 steps per day. I'm doing 4 full body training sessions per week, as well as 1 to 2 CrossFit sessions per week as well. So you've probably seen this in the corner, this purple package in the video. This is the testing kit. Obviously, I've not opened it yet. I'm going to do the typical influencer thing and open it up now, so I've got no idea what's on the inside. My good friend and old university lecturer, Jamie Carruthers, he has a blood testing company called Neuroptimax Diagnostics. So they do lots of testing, whether it's going to be for your vitamins and minerals, testosterone. There's lots and lots of different ones as well. So we're just going to start today by doing a vitamin, mineral and lipid profile to see whether my diet, so me tracking my calories and macros and micro as well, whether I have any deficiencies within my diet. So let's open the kit. Let's see what is inside. Just my forms. So, okay, so I've got to fill this out. Send this off. So this all looks pretty simple. I think Jamie said you could put 5 kits in here for me. So effective if you do not read the fonts. So we've got instructions for it here as well. Oh wow, perfect, that looks pretty clear. Got the file, awesome, and we've got the test in here. Cool. I don't think I'm going to do the test now because it's probably going to take a bit of time for me to figure out and work out how to do it. Cool. So there's dead easy instructions that's come with it here. It's going to be obviously a finger prick test. So they're going to take my blood sample. So yeah, we can see I'm going to have to fill that up. I'm not going to do the test now. I'll do the test separately because I think it's going to take a little bit of time for me to do it and get the results sent off. But if you do have any questions, or if you want to see obviously the results of the test, subscribe to my channel, because probably in the next 2 to 3 weeks, once the results return, I'm going to go back over to Wakefield. I'm not going to know the results of the test. So this is going to be the good thing. Jamie's going to be there with me. He's going to deliver the results. I'm expecting there's probably going to be a couple of things that I'm going to be a little bit deficient in with my diet. But obviously, hopefully not too much. Otherwise, you know, it's not going to be a good look, is it? But we'll see. So subscribe. Obviously, if you've got any questions on the testing, or if you do want to do your own tests and stuff like that, then please let me know and I can send the information through. But yeah, pop any questions you have down in the comments below and subscribe.